Hello and welcome to Fireside History. Last time we discussed how the Queen Anke Cinnamon of Egypt desired a husband from one of Supilulumish's sons. Unfortunately, her desire for a husband was to come to naught except tragedy, devastation, and war. The queen's desire to live and to also marry into the Hittite family wasn't wrong per se, as well, she had very few other choices. Unfortunately, the certain elements of the Egyptian nobility had no great desire to be all but vassals of the Hittites. So, the royal vizier a power-hungry supporter of Akhenaten, unfortunately had his men ambush the Prince Zannanza, who was en route to Egypt, killed. And, Zannanza was killed, likely by his order. It's all but fact. And I would actually say that there's very little reason to question this version of events. So had Zannanza killed, then married Anke Cinnamon, who might have been his granddaughter, then killed her. And he feigned innocence when Supilulumish learnt and accused him of the murder of his son, with such pitiful excuses that was just nobody with a brain would believe him. But in the words of Supilulumish, when he heard of the murder of Zannanza, he began to lament for Zannanza. And to the gods he spoke thus: "O gods, I did no evil, yet the people of Egypt did this to me. They also attacked the frontier of my country." So I was a fool who also thought, well, I've murdered a prince of the Hittites. Why not also attack their borders? I'm sure they won't respond. They won't respond with violence to everything I've done to them. Yeah, I'm sure. So, as you might have guessed, Supilulumish responded with a great deal of violence against them. In time, he'd raid and sack a good chunk of, the Middle Eastern border of the Egyptian Empire. And he'd carry away with him a lot of prisoners. Unfortunately, the Egyptians had begun to feel the devastation of a certain great plague. We don't actually know what the disease was, only that, it was kind of devastating. And it would go on to devastate the lands of the Hittites for a number of years, decades even, well into the reign of Murshili II. So, yeah, we'll discuss the end of the great reign of Supilulumish next time. So like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And tell me what you think of the death of poor Prince Zannanza and Anke Cinnamon. Oh, and we're trying to get to 100 subs, so do remember to, once again, subscribe. As well, it's the only way we can carry on doing what we do. Subscribing, the more subscribers we get, the more likely we'll be able to reach 1,000 and start to make money off these videos, and thus make better videos, which hopefully will come in the coming months, either way. So, but once again, subscribing is a great joy to us and very flattering, and it does support the channel.